Hi everyone, this is Josie from First the Coffee Crochet. Welcome back to my channel. In this crochet tutorial, we're going to go over how to make the Ava scarf. This pattern is in US terms. This is a really easy scarf to make. It just uses the single crochet, double crochet, and half double crochet. And it's just a 1-row repeat after the initial single crochet foundation row. And the finished size of the scarf is 72 inches long by 7 inches wide. The scarf does have the same look on both sides, so it is reversible. Now the yarn I did use for this is the Rossetti Yarns Merino Mist. I got this yarn on clearance from Premier Yarns, and apparently it was from Universal Yarns, and they don't have this one anymore. It is a DK weight yarn, and I've seen others from Ice Yarn like this. And you can still find this particular one on places like eBay, and I think I've seen it on Mercari too. So if you can't find this particular yarn or you want to use a different one, the gauge for this is 14 stitches wide and 10 rows tall of half double crochets. It's a 4-inch by 4-inch swatch. And there is a free written pattern for this available on my website, along with all the information about the materials needed to make it, and I'll leave a link for that in the description down below. To make this scarf, you're going to need about 500 yards of a lightweight DK yarn. If you do have the Rossetti Merino Mist, it takes about 3 skeins of this. Each of these skeins is 167 yards, or you can use any DK weight yarn that you would like. You'll also need a 6mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors, and you'll also want a yarn needle to weave in your ends. So to start out, you want to create your slip knot. And you're going to want to chain 31. Now, if you want to change the width of the scarf, you just change the size of your foundation chain, and it just needs to be an odd number. For row 1, we're just going to be doing single crochet stitches all along the chain. You're going to want to start in the second chain from your hook. Just insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over again, and pull through both loops on your hook. And just do the same thing in the next chain, and continue on down your foundation chain. Right, once you've completed row 1, just turn your work. And now for row 2, this is the row you're going to repeat throughout the rest of the scarf, except for the very last row. So you're going to want to chain 2, and this does not count as a stitch. So to start with, we're going to half double crochet, not in this first, but in the second stitch. So you're going to yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Now the next stitch is going to be a double crochet stitch, and we're going back over this half double crochet. So we'll be coming back over this and going back into this first stitch here. So yarn over your hook, go back over the front of that half double crochet you just did, and go into the previous stitch just before that. Insert your hook, yarn over and bring up a loop, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook, and yarn over and pull through the remaining 2. So to continue on in the row, we're going to skip the next stitch, and then we're going to go into this stitch here, and we're going to do a half double crochet, and now we're going to do a double crochet in the stitch that we skipped, going back over the front of this half double crochet. So again, skip a stitch, half double crochet in the following one, and then go back over your half double crochet and do a double crochet into the skipped stitch. You're just going to do this all the way across, skipping 1 stitch, doing a half double crochet, and then going in and doing a double crochet back over the front of the half double crochet in the skipped stitch. At the end of your row, when you have 2 stitches left, you're just going to do the same thing. Skip a stitch and then half double crochet in the last stitch of the row. Then double crochet into that skip stitch. So continuing on and just repeating the same pattern over and over until you reach your length that you want. You're just going to turn your work, chain 2, skip the first stitch, go into the second one, do a half double crochet, do a double crochet in that skip stitch. Just continue this all the way across, just like you did in the previous row. And you'll keep doing this all the way until you reach the end or the desired length that you want. Using the 500 yards of yarn, I reached 148 rows doing this stitch. And then once you complete this row, for the last row, you're just going to do a single crochet row so that both ends match. Okay, when you reach your desired length and you want to finish the scarf up, for your last row, you're just going to chain 1 and start in this first stitch. Just do single crochet. Just do single crochets all the way across. Once you reach the end of this row, you can go ahead and fasten off and weave in your ends. Thanks for watching, and if you like these tutorials, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified each time a new one comes out.